Evening. Good Saturday evening it is. Yeah, it's Bush Lattes. We're going to go over that in a minute. Definitely not my first one in the evening. But, you know, it's been a hot minute since the guy's been doing anything. Gave you all a little, little bitch update. By the by, I fucking love this car. Drove it, I don't know, put like 30 miles on it today. It's got some bugs, whatever, but I love the car. I went past Farmers twice today. There's no horn on it, so I just, clutch and a little rap on the pipe. Hello, going by, see you. Anywho's, I just been not really feeling it lately, if you know what I mean. But guy's still feeling it. It's just. What a fucking mess. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about. Everything's a fucking mess. Case in point. So, let me light this real quick. Because I'll sit there finger fucking the thing for an hour. So, I did that video, I don't know, last week or whatever, on the car. And yeah, I'm drinking Busch Light. It's an Anheuser-Busch product. Yep. Training thing and whatever, yep. Guys yammering on about, I see we're drinking Anheuser-Busch now, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you know what? Those woke companies, they need to pay and all that shit. But on the other hand, name me something that you can't consume that isn't made by some fucking either woke or Chinese company. I should have asked the dude, you shop at fucking Walmart, bud? Yeah. John Deere fucking went woke. You didn't see farmers selling off all this fucking John Deere's. Harley Davidson went woke. Guess what? Mine's still sitting over there. Someday I'm going to fucking fire it up and run the thing. Someone explain to me where you can go to... If you had to boycott and shit can everything that's either woke, communist, or fucking doesn't align with your fucking views, you'd have nothing. I'm just fucking saying, you'd have nothing. You know what? And unfortunately, there's real Americans that work for Anheuser-Busch. There's real Americans that work for Harley Davidson. And I'm sure there's real Americans that work for fucking John Deere. So boycotting those companies, Budweiser took a massive hit and they still haven't recovered. So in my other brain that cares about American jobs, how many Americans lost their job because the thems and theys want some fucking trans testicle to fucking rep their fucking company like a bunch of fucking idiots. Which, by the way, wasn't technically Budweiser's fault because, BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, look it up. DEI bullshit. They're the ones that are pulling the puppet strings. I guarantee Budweiser knew that this is probably a bad fucking idea. Now, Harley Davidson, on the other hand, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to hire a fucking German-born, German-raised, German value fucking CEO that was the CEO of Puma fucking sneakers for I don't know how long, and now he's running the most iconic fucking American company, allegedly, in America, and people are shocked. Oh my God, I can't believe Harley did this. No, it's their fucking piece of shit European CEO. Why did you hire that fucking blowjob? Are you really that fucking surprised? I'm not. Now, that's a 1999. Carbureted, no computer, no nothing. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy fucking scooter right there. Bought, paid for. I've had it for I don't know how long. It's not going anywhere. My dad fucking built that motor when I was deployed back in 13, 14. I guarantee if I put a hot battery in it and wicked it about half dozen times and pulled the choke, the thing would probably fire right up. I have a monkey with it because, this. And then let's not forget Butch, who's sitting in the pull bar right now, because I don't have enough room for everyone in here. Great. But I'm just, is anyone else feeling this way? I'm just fucking sick of it. If you're dumb enough to watch mainstream media at this point, after the pandemic, after they tried to sell us fucking Papa Joe and his senile ass, after what happened, with basically a fucking Democrat coup, they just basically shit-canned a sitting president and said, nope, you're not fucking running, we're going with this dumb cunt. Then you're untouchable. There's no convincing those people. So here we are in this realm right here, in our own echo chamber, just agreeing with each other, which is fine. Some of us need to, and some of us need to conversate. I know there's a bunch of you folks out there that follow me that say, hey, thanks for doing all this. I can't talk this way at work, blah, 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 blah. I get that. Cool. But I just get so tired of it sometimes. And you know how I am. You got the long-time followers. I go ebbs and flows, and I'll get wound up, and then I'll just fucking have to take a break. And here lately, I'm just so fucking sick of it. Y'all tried to kill my fucking president. Not you all, but the thems and theys tried to kill my fucking president. If we didn't all see that coming already. I mean, we got the impeachment hoaxes 1 and 2, all these fucking bullshit indictments. I mean, Tucker called it. Well, what's next? Blow his fucking head off. CNN was there streaming it live. Isn't that convenient? And then just look at the telltale signs on the stock market, too. They short-dicked fucking Trump media, thinking that, if he gets fucking killed, that the stocks are going to toilet, so they short it. You know what I'm getting at. But I just, and anyone right now, like, I watch TikTok, I'm on TikTok. Don't judge me, monkey. But I watched this one TikTok video, and this guy was, they had polled a bunch of Democrats. And you want to talk about people that are misinformed? They have no fucking clue what they're voting for. None. Zero. Nada. Indoctrinated fucktards is what they are. Hate to say it, but that's what they are. They haven't figured it out yet. They have no clue about camel toes fucking, that tax bullshit, the capital gains fucking deal. And those of you that may not know, let me just break it down kindergarten style, because that's the only way I can break it down. So let's say that I bought my house right here for $100K even, right? But then the assessor comes through and says, hey, that property is worth $150,000. Guess what? I get to pay taxes that year on a $150,000 house, not a $100,000 house, because that's what it's worth. So she wants to do that across the board, which I'm not the smartest fella in the box. Fella in the box? Yeah. I'm not the, smartest fucking guy, but that will literally cripple the United States economy. It would be garbage. You guys know. But there's literally Democrats, they polled Democrats, they called them up, said, hey, did you know this? Nah. Did you know this? Nah. Well, what do you do? Oh, that's right. You listen to MSNBC and CNN and all the alphabet soup, which by now, after the pandemic, if you still watch those fucking news programs and think that you're getting the God's honest, unbiased truth, you're a fucking retard. Just saying. So at this point right now, I am totally 100% convinced that there's not converting anyone right now. If they're on the fence, like I don't understand what they're on the fence about. And Trump has changed quite a bit. I don't think he's the pompous asshole that he was. Fucking, what were we talking about? 2016? Fuck almighty, we're only 2 years away from that being 10 years ago. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Like, I don't understand. I follow this fucking, if you guys are on FaceBase, check out this page. It's called The Other 98%. If you want to see how the liberal mind thinks, go to that page on Facebook. I follow them and I troll them and and I talk shit on there and I post things. And I had this one gal when old Timmy, was it Tim Waltz? Is that his fucking name? That's how much I'm not caring. Tim Waltz, the VP pick, right? When he yanked his fucking kid, right? When he grabbed his hand and yanked his kid. So on this other 98% face-based fucking page, they said something about how, allegedly us conservatives were picking on his son because he's special needs. No, that's cruel and no. But all I commented was something about, how I'm so concerned about how, Republicans are picking on this kid. I was like, what I'm concerned about is why he yanked his hand on the stage in front of millions of people on national television. What's he do to that kid behind closed doors? And I had this one woman pipe up saying, I didn't see that. So I go on YouTube of all places and I fucking just fucking search it out and shared the link directly to her. And what does she say? I don't get it, Jenny. You, ma'am, are lost. I mean, I don't know if I've said it on here or on Farmer's Channel, whatever, but the Russians did a little experiment back in I think it was like the 80s when they were still communists. And they took a handful of people and they propagized, is that a word? They basically brainwashed them for like 30 days. Fed them bullshit for 30 days straight. Not sure what the subject matter was, what have you. It was just a scientific study because, they were communists and propaganda is a big fucking deal. So for 30 days straight, they fed these people bullshit. And at the end of the whole 30 days or whatever, they're like, hey, by the way, here's the facts. And we were just bullshitting you. And they would not, nope, would not agree. No way. Like they were totally and uncontrollably brainwashed. And I firmly believe that we have several millions of people. Hold on. And we're back. The grandson's playing Fortnite and he won. He was happy. I don't know. Sure. What was I talking about? I can't even remember. Oh, that piece. Oh, brainwash people. Yeah. You can't. Nope. They're done. So what are we, 70-ish days, not even, from the election? So if people are still on the far left side and just, Kamala, blah, 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 which they were told who they're voting for, they didn't get to choose. They can't even see that. Like, good job, dummy. And this Tim Waltz guy who's a fucking weirdo. He's just, J.D. Vance, he's just weird. This guy's weird. He's just weird. No, your guy's fucking weird. That guy is legitimately weird. I mean, Farmer, we're talking about this on a live stream. He shook his wife's hand when he got the call to be the VP. Like, who would do that? That's weird. And I feel bad for his son. I feel bad for anyone that has a special needs child. I mean, that's a huge commitment for your entire life. They're never gonna, go off to college. They ain't gonna get married. They ain't gonna, whatever. You got a live-in child for the rest of your days, and then you gotta figure out where they're going after your days are done. So I feel bad for a parent like that, but. I watched the video. I don't know if you guys seen it. He's yanking on his fucking hand. Just, it's a little weird. That's all I'm saying. That part's weird, too. But anywho's, now that I got the camera proper, let me walk you around the car again, so that way you're right side up. There, and I can do the spin move now. I know for a fact you're going to be right side up. So... couple things after driving it a little bit. We're going to make some changes this winter. So the first change is them frickin' door bars are coming out. Because, they look cool. But getting in this thing is a pain right in the ass. It's like, you got to think you're like Dale Earnhardt. You got to like right leg and then head. And it's a pain in the ass. And I want to make this thing a cruiser because I tell you what. This thing... for what I gotta pat myself on. Whoa, wrong button. There we go. Back it up. I gotta pat myself on the back a little bit. Like the suspension I bought for the front and rear and the shocks and all that. This thing just cruises pretty decent. Just run down the road 60 miles an hour, no wiggle on the steering wheel, 2 fingers, and just, hang the arm off the side of the door. Just the cool shit. I gotta try. No, that and the other. One of the little things that ain't working is those fucking gauges right there that I paid big money for. Cock. You think you'd pay, you pay good money for something and it works? Nope. But that thing runs like a freaking raped one. I don't know what. I lucked out buying that parts car. I can't remember if I ever put that car on channel or not. The 95 GT thing I got it for $800 out of a junkyard and just, gutted all the shit out of it that I needed. Used it on this, and that engine runs real nice like. Just saying, real nice like. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take the door bars out. The Black Widow exhaust, yeah, it's loud. It's loud. And it's fun. But I might put Flowmasters on just to calm it down a little bit. For cruising. Because I want to daily this thing. I mean, that's how reliable-ish I think that motor is. That and it's a stick. I mean, how much fun is a stick? So we're going to put some flows on it. Maybe some Flowmaster 40s. This is wintertime projects, you know what I'm saying. We're going to move the switch panel. Here, I'm going to move that switch panel. I got to either build one or find one. I'm going to put it up in the ceiling there. And then get a Bluetooth. Believe it or not, those of you that are in the know, that dash has not been butchered yet. It still has the old school radio holes in it. So they make a Bluetooth one so a guy can hook up his phone and listen to me. So I'm actually might put a radio in this. I got a radio in Butch. I never use it because it's too loud in Butch, and then the radio's a piece of shit. It's generic, China! Everything made in fucking China, but hey, boycott this, that, and the other fucking thing, right, bud? Right, bud? Oh, fuck yourself. So, anywho's, that's kind of plan for the winter. I ain't gonna fuck around with it now. That, and I got body. Let me show you. I got body. Get down. Here, spin move again. So those of you that, might know. So we got that little gappage there, and then it goes to nothing. And then this side, we kind of have the same story. Nothing to decent body line. And then the fenders, we're super tight and cricket up here, and then it's open down there. So I gotta, like I was telling my dad this morning, the front end of this car may or may not have been put together in a bit of a haste. That, and when it was an empty shell, I had all the body gaps like perfect. But once I put the engine, transmission, and all that, things kind of moved around a little bit. So, goddamn fly back there. I don't know if it's, I don't think the car moved because I've put way more fucking welds in it than old Henry Ford ever did. These cars are made out of fucking tinfoil. So, I'm hoping I can straighten those out. Because I'd really like to get it in one solid primer color. Hold on, I'm getting a tripod out, like trying to do it one-handed here, so I can put you all down. I want to put it in one color, and then maybe drop her off to the Mad Moose and get the old, have them put the racing stripes on it. Just whatever, but plans. But, that's why I have, in the long and short of it, that's why guy hasn't really been doing much videos lately. I appreciate y'all that still watch and wait for a guy to put out a video or whatever, but at this point I'm like, just so fucking sick of it. I'm just ready for November to be here and gone, and whatever happens, happens, because in all reality, it's really out of our fucking hands. They don't want him. Absolutely do not. They will do anything to keep him out of office because they are scared shitless. Hence with the, I don't know if you guys seen the letter that Mark Zuckerberg wrote to Jim Jordan about how the Biden administration were telling them what to do during the pandemic, and he didn't really feel good about that, and they were being threatened because I guess these social media platforms have a certain government safety net that, if I talk shit about you on Facebook, You can't sue Facebook. You can only sue me for that shit. Where if this government protection, which somebody probably knows, probably Carl knows what it is. If said government protection was taken away, then that social media platform could be sued. And the Biden-Harris administration threatened Facebook with that if they didn't comply. So, I learned all this off of the Pat David podcast on Facebook, or on YouTube, rather. If some of you guys subscribe to that, you probably should. And their thoughts were, is he, just being a good guy? Is he supporting Trump? Or is he getting out in front of something? And they had said that Facebook, out of all the social media platforms, Facebook has 70 lobbyists in Washington. And they have their finger on the pulse of what's happening up there. So for him to send a letter saying, hey, by the by, this is what the Biden-Harris administration threatened us with, please don't spank my pee-pee, means to me that maybe those said 70 lobbyists that have their ear to the ground and are talking to representatives up there pretty much are thinking that it might be a slam dunk for Big Daddy Don, because at this point, I don't see how, other than the indoctrinated brainless fucktards would vote any way different than Trump. He seems to think, Pat David and his crew on his podcast seem to think that maybe Mark Zuckerberg's trying to get out in front of a lawsuit or indictments right now and saying, hey, sorry, because, they played ball. They played ball with the communist regime that we have right now. Just saying. So with that little tidbit of information, whatever, I'm going to leave you all to your weekend. This is going to be a decently long video, so it's probably going to take forever to upload. You probably won't see it until Sunday morning because YouTube fucking sucks. And, I don't know, keep your bell rung on the channel. You never know what a guy may or may not be up to. I still think we might do a live stream during the election on November. We'll see. We're a handful of months away from there. Things are only going to start ramping up, I think, and getting crazier the closer we get. I see another YouTube video real quick on how all these protests are bought and paid for too. Shocker there. Gee, I wonder who's writing the check on those. George Soros. Maybe. I don't know. Just saying. But I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the patience. Those of you hardcore watchers that, always come in and comment, whatever. And if you're some fucktard that comes in here, I'm not going to ban you. I'm just going to tell you to fuck off. So, come on in and spew your bullshit. I don't care. Till then, we'll see y'all later. Have a good holiday weekend. What is it, Labor Day? So we're taking Monday off because, why not? So, I appreciate you, and we'll talk to y'all real soon. We'll see ya.